It has sure been a long time, but we're gonna do a review today on some Demonical Fit custom head sculpts. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today we're gonna do a quick review on Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta head sculpts and Super Saiyan God Vegeta head sculpt. These are both from Demonical Fit. These are not currently in production anymore. They were released around 2018, but for me, I bought mine off of Macari for $30, which is a steal for both of them, seeing as this one alone I could see for $200, which is crazy amount. Do not waste that much on this headset because these are a little outdated, but personally I really like how these look. So we're gonna get a quick look at the packaging and then we'll start off with Super Saiyan Blue and kind of go from there. So here's the Super Saiyan Blue box. It's a little damaged, which was a thing with these boxes. For some reason these came up damaged a lot. But just a quick look at the box itself. We got the artwork on the front, a little bit of boring contents on the back. Then we got instructions on the back, which is actually really interesting because they don't really do this anymore with these head sculpt kits, I don't believe. But it's simple, and then there's a set of contents of what it comes with. And then on the side of the box, it's just more of the name, and this is the Possessed Horse logo / Demonical Fit logo. And then now looking at the Super Saiyan God Vegeta head sculpt box, quite similar to the Super Saiyan Blue box, but instead of blue, it's red. And you know, here we have the front, the bottom, and then the back with the instructions again, and then the same thing on the side. So yeah, we're gonna look at what's inside the boxes. Okay, we're gonna first start off with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta head sculpts. And to look at these, we're gonna start off with Vegeta. So looking at the camera, we can see his hair is semi-metallic-ish. You can't really tell on camera because of all the lights I have, but the hair is translucent. I'll put a picture up on how it looks like directly under light, like right behind it. And it honestly looks pretty cool. If you know how to do some photography, I bet you these head sculpts will look really nice. But just a quick look at the Vegeta head sculpt. This is pretty average for how a Vegeta head sculpt looks, if I can find one real quick. And it's the average Super Saiyan Vegeta head sculpt mode. This is the Demonical Fit Super Saiyan Bitter Awakening Vegeta. As you can see, they're pretty much the same. It's just this one has more details. But yeah, these look pretty nice. This Vegeta one is really nice quality compared to what I've seen of people having paint over the hairline and everything. Personally, this looks pretty good. So I'm gonna show the other faces on screen. There is the screaming face, the smirking face, and then the one I have on him, the neutral face. So now we'll look at Goku. Goku, quite similar to Vegeta, also reuses a Super Saiyan Goku head mold, but from the original Warrior Awakening Goku. On the Warrior Awakening head, I have the screaming face, because that's how I displayed him. But it's an average Super Saiyan Blue. Like I've said previously, it's just with the Warrior Awakening head sculpt, which I think is probably one of the better Super Saiyan hair sculpts. Seeing it looks kind of more like the manga with the hair, at least for Super Saiyan. Maybe not so much for Super Saiyan Blue, but it looks pretty good. And I'll put a picture on the screen of the other faces. We have the teeth grinning face and the yelling face, and then obviously the neutral face. I'll take off the bangs to kind of show you guys a better look at the neutral face. And honestly, the only gripe I have with these faces is that they look a little off. I don't know what it is. I think it might be like the spacing between the eyes or something. But on the neutral face especially, the face just doesn't look right. Even with the mold being older, like from the original Warrior Awakening, it still doesn't look quite right with this release, or at least these Super Saiyan Blue heads, which is kind of weird. But honestly, you can probably do some face swap with these, which I'll put on screen of some quick face swaps I did that I personally really like. And yeah, this hair could be really good just with different faces. I think you can, I'm pretty sure you can put the OG Super Saiyan Blue from the not the Battle of Gods movie, the Resurrection F movie faceplates on here. But personally, I'm not planning to buy that figure, so I'm not going to show that here. But yeah, now we'll look at maybe some other body swaps, or we'll just move on to Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Okay, now we're looking at Super Saiyan God Vegeta head sculpt. And honestly, if I had to pick the blue or this one, I would personally probably pick this one, because I don't know why, this red looks really nice. And it's similar to the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta hair. Literally all the same faces and everything. It's just this one has the pupils painted in, or not painted in, but like with the decal, like it has the dot in the middle, which is really nice that they added that detail. because to be honest, if this was any other third party at the time, they probably would just made this red and not really add that. But yeah, this head sculpt looks really nice, especially on this body. Looks really nice. Like the contrast of the red and the blue looks really good. And personally, if this was more common, I would recommend to buy this Super Saiyan God Vegeta head. Obviously, the Tons and our Toys heads are way better, but for a generic, like to make this match the rest of your collection, I would have to say this is pretty good. And here's the other faces. We have the neutral, frowning kind of ish face, and then we have the yelling face, which personally, if I had to pick one from these three, I would pick the yelling face. So yeah, we're gonna get on to some body swaps and comparisons. I don't have a bunch of Vegeta bodies to show these heads off on, but we're gonna just do little quick comparisons. So we're gonna start off with Super Saiyan God real fast, and here's it compared to the superhero Vegeta base head. Quite different molds, so they're not gonna look identical, but I really think that this one still kind of holds up compared to this. And then we're gonna do the new Super Saiyan Vegeta head, which looks, honestly, if these heads were done like this with all the details, these would be a million times better, but these were based off the old ones, so what can you really do? But they look really nice together, at least. And then we got the Kong Studios Ultra Ego Vegeta, which has a completely different head sculpt compared to the Tamashi and Demonical Fit head sculpts and the Tons in our Toys, which honestly, this one looks really nice. So does the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I just wanted to show these side by side. And then we have the Demonical Fit Super Saiyan Vegeta. So this is one of the first heads they made, and this is one of the newer Vegeta heads they made. You can see how they kind of improved over the years, definitely with like the cleanness of their printing. And then the last comparison is with another Demonical Fit Vegeta head sculpt, which is the Super Saiyan Blue. And honestly, these two look really nice together. Like they look like strawberry and blueberry. So yeah, these look really nice together. So now we're going to get onto the Goku comparisons. Okay, now we're going to be comparing the Goku heads. There's not too many to look at here compared to Vegeta, seeing as most of Vegeta's head sculpts are kind of reused molds, as the Gokus are, obviously these two are reused, but this is a newer one, which was made after this release of this head. So we're going to just compare them real quick. So we're going to obviously grab the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and we're going to get the Awakening one. As you can see the faces, you can kind of see what I was talking about earlier. Is this one kind of looks off in the face, which I'm not too much of a fan of. But yeah, here's like a little quick comparison. As you can see, this one's painted and shaded, while this one's just relying on the translucency to kind of do that work. So we're going to put him back here real fast. And here is compared to the modern day Super Saiyan Blue hair. And I have to say, I kind of like the sculpt on this one better, but this face is just way better quality looking in general compared to this one. Like if this one had the paint on there, honestly, I would probably love this hair. But yeah, here's a quick comparison between the two. And those are really all the comparisons. So now we're going to kind of get to final thoughts. My final thoughts on the Demonical Fit Goku and Vegeta head sculpts. They're pretty good. For how much I paid for them and their retail price being around $25 to $35, they're pretty good. But the only downsides I can really see is that these are a little bit maybe outdated to some people, but me personally, I think they look really nice. But like also in other things like quality control, it's a little iffy on some copies. My copies are not that bad, and maybe with the Goku faces, they don't look the best. But other than that, these are pretty solid. Like if you can find these for a cheap price, go for it if you're interested in these. But if you're gonna pay up to like more than $45, it's not worth it. Because personally, I don't think these are worth more than $45. And that's with any head sculpt, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably post a posing segment after this, like little pictures I take with these head sculpts. But other than that, that's all for now. I'll hopefully maybe have a video next week. That's a maybe though, that I'm not doing any promises on that. But hopefully it'll be another review of what? No clue yet. But that's all for now. Like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys later.